Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Adlene. I'm a medical doctor working in the UK, and this is my very first video ever. Thank you so much for joining me in my journey, and I've been meaning to start this channel for a very long time, and I'm now taking the plunge. My goal for this channel is actually to talk about my experiences working as a doctor in the UK, giving good tips and tricks on how to pass exam, getting into medical school, applying to training, and as well as talking about medicine in general. Basically, I want to share all the things that I wish I would have known just to make it a little bit easier for those who are walking the same path as well. Aside from that, I would also like to talk about my other passions, including cooking, traveling, productivity, as well as education. And so you can expect those sort of things in this channel. In this first video, I'm going to talk about 4 things. Number 1, a little bit about me coming from abroad. Number 2, adjusting to my life in the UK. And number 3, life outside of work. And number 4, what to expect from my channel. So let's get started. So a little bit about me. I was born and raised in this beautiful country called Malaysia. I started my medical school journey in this university called International Medical University, IMU, in Kuala Lumpur. I did my preclinical years there. Then I transferred over to University of Liverpool as a third-year medical student, and I started my clinical years there. Following that, I graduated about 6 years ago now. Wow, it's been a long time. I stayed in the Northwest and continued my foundation training. I did a series of rotation including medicine, surgery, general practice, lots of exposure to different specialties. And to be honest, as a first-year doctor, I find it quite of a struggle to get to my day-to-day tasks, learning the scope, being able to manage and treat patients quickly as well. Aside from that, I had my foundation training during the COVID pandemic, which added a more challenge to my day-to-day tasks. But nonetheless, it was a fantastic experience, and I've had great support from the team, from the seniors, from the other multidisciplinary team members, and I enjoyed every bit of it. After that, I moved to the West Yorkshire, where I started my internal medical training. I rotated in a variety of medical specialties, including dermatology, cardiology, neurology, gastroenterology, intensive care medicine, as well as geriatric medicine. I really enjoyed my medical training as well. It gives me a sense of a purpose as well. It's very rewarding to see that small things that I do makes a great impact for patients, and I think that is the biggest drive any doctor could ever have. Currently, I'm in my specialist training and I'm enjoying every bit of it. Next, I'll be talking about adjusting my life in the UK, coming from Malaysia, where the city is always awake, even at night. Coming to the UK definitely was a bit of a culture shock. In Malaysia, you have like food stalls that's open 24 hours, called like mamak, whereas the UK, you know, things gradually dies down on the Sunday, especially after 5 p.m. And I had amazing friends who introduced me to British traditions like making proper tea, as well as having Sunday roast and so on. Next, I'll be talking about life outside of work. I am currently filming this a day after New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone. 2025, hopefully it'll be a great year for everyone. I had a wonderful Christmas and a New Year celebration. Christmas this year was made special because we recently bought a house and it's our first year having Christmas in this house, so it's really meaningful for me. And we managed to get everyone going, playing some games on Christmas Day itself, which was fantastic. Aside from that, I also love cooking. I try to make it a habit to make one new recipe every single week, so that just increases my somewhat culinary skills. I was very fortunate to be able to travel to a few countries in 2024. At the start of the year, I traveled to the beautiful city of Seoul, South Korea, tried on beautiful hanbok and visited many palaces over there. I went to Dubrovnik, Croatia with my best friend, and we reenacted some cool scenes from Game of Thrones, which was so fun. Managed to visit the beautiful city of Florence in Italy. I saw the incredible architecture, and Italian food is so good. And finally, I managed to top off the year with a visit to the vibrant city of Barcelona, also enjoying Spanish food and admiring the Gaudi's architecture as well. Not to mention as well, I went to Amsterdam a couple of times for work. I attended the European Academy Dermatology and Venereology EADV conference, which was an international dermatology conference with fantastic opportunity to network and as well learn from international dermatologists. What you can expect from this channel. And like I mentioned before, I would like to talk about my experiences working as a doctor in the UK, how to pass MRCP exams. I've actually managed to pass part 1, part 2 and PACES all within a year, cleared it out so I can enjoy the rest of my training. And I can tell you information like that if that's of great use to you. I'd like to talk about my experiences working in the COVID wards during the pandemic, talking about how to get into medical school. I've been the interviewer for a few medical schools and I'm going to be interviewing for this year as well. So I can give some tips of what an interviewer is looking for. Also talking about the PLAB exams for those international medical graduate students who are interested in joining the NHS coming over to the UK. I can give a breakdown on how to do that. So if you're interested to follow me in my journey, feel free to like and subscribe. It lets me know that I'm making the right content. And also if there's anything specific you'd like me to talk about, please leave a comment down below. Thank you very much and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now!